Hello, my literary luminaries, and welcome back to another Top 5 Wednesday. This week's Top 5 Wednesday topic is the 2017 debuts that you are the most excited for. And if y'all know me, you know that I don't do well with keeping up with the newest releases, so I kind of went delving into Goodreads, and I found some interesting stuff, so I've got a solid Top 5 here, but it's going to be interesting, so I'm probably missing a bazillion of them, and you can tell me what they all are. But without further ado, let's get started. Number one. Number one is actually one I have the arc for, and it's on my Kindle, and I'm going to read it soon. But I know it comes out in 2017, and that's Gilded Cage by Vic James. Sounds super fascinating and interesting. I'm really excited to read the arc. I'm excited for it to actually come out. I still don't really know a ton about it, but I'm excited for it. I don't even remember why anymore. I don't remember the description. I just remember reading it and being super psyched. So, give me like a week and I'll actually be reading it, and then I can probably tell you why I'm excited about it. But definitely looking forward to that one coming out. Number two. Number two is The End of Oz, whose author's name I can't remember. Daniel Page is the name of the author. And I've read the first book in the series, which is Dorothy Must Die. And I have The Wicked Shall Rise on my bookshelf. I just haven't read it yet. The End of Oz is the next book. I might be missing a third one in the middle. This might be the fourth book. I'm not 100% sure. But I really, really like Dorothy Must Die, so I'm excited to see the continuation of the series. I didn't know that there was another book coming out until I wandered off to Goodreads and found it. So I'm excited for that. And it means that I need to catch up so that I can actually, read it when it comes out. Number three. Number three, I'm not going to say the author's name because I will pronounce it wrong. But the book is called The Book Jumper, which basically talks about the main character can transport themselves into the books that they read, which just sounds fascinating. So I'm super excited for that. It seeped into my social media at one point recently. I'm not even sure why, but just all of a sudden it was everywhere. And then there was a giveaway for it on Goodreads, and then it showed up again in the list. I was like, okay, clearly the powers that be want me to read this book. So it goes on the list. It's on my Goodreads TBR, so I will keep apprised of when it actually comes out. But it sounds really, really interesting, so I'm definitely excited to see what that's all about. Number four. Number four is How to Make a Wish by Ashley Herring Blake. I did not know that she had another book coming out, so I'm super excited to have found this. I read an arc of her most recent book, which I believe was her first novel, called Suffer Love, and really, really enjoyed it. I remember giving it a fantastic review, and so I'm super excited to see that she's coming out with a new one. The description sounds really interesting. I'm more than happy just to pick up another book by the author. I think she's a wonderful new talent, and I'm super excited to support her. I don't remember when in 2017 it's coming out, so I don't know how long I have to wait. But it's very much it's one of the perfect reasons that I can say that I'm happy that I did this, so that I actually went into Goodreads and found these, because otherwise I have no idea when or if I would have ever found out the book was coming out. So absolutely an addition to the list. And number five. This one has some interesting pushback on it on the Goodreads page, and I'm not 100% sure why. It was one of those I looked at the author's name and went, you kind of sound familiar, and then realized why later. The book is Stranger Than Fanfiction by Chris Colfer. Chris Colfer is from Glee. I did not watch Glee. Do not watch Glee. I don't even know if it's still on. I have never been a fan of Glee. So it was a complete and utter loss to me that was who he was, but I knew the name. And there's a lot of pushback that I'm not sure. Does people think that he's kind of, grasping for straws, or, just writing himself into a story? I don't know. I don't have any direct opinion on Chris Colfer, so I just read the description of the book, and I think it sounds pretty interesting. I know it does deal with like a TV star type person that goes off on a road trip with some fans, I want to say. And so someone who's been in the TV industry writing the book, I think, makes perfect sense, but maybe this is just my opinion. But I don't know. It came across it. I looked it up because I was trying to figure out who the author was, and the description sounded interesting, so I'm more than willing to check it out. But in any event, those are my top 5 2017 releases that I am excited about. Let me know what some of yours are. I'm always interested to see what else is coming out. Let me know in the comments down below or on Twitter at KRIandFrey. I always love to hear from you guys. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is very much appreciated and very much helps. And hey, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, why not subscribe? YouTube will very kindly notify you anytime that I post a new video, especially if you hit the little bell icon, which should be every Tuesday and Thursday. But until next time, I shall bid you all adieu, and I will see you all on Tuesday for another Tuesday Talks. Bye! I feel really bad about not trying the Book Jumper's author's name, but I don't know, it looks, I'm not even gonna guess. Somewhere that is not here, and it has an umlaut, and I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm sorry.